Welcome back. I have Diana from the Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association joining. So welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
So first off, what is the Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association?
Well, it's a great question. The Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association is a nonprofit registered charity. Our mission is to acquire, preserve, maintain, and fly the Harvard aircraft. Now, for those who don't know what a Harvard aircraft is, it is the World War II trainers. They're two-seaters. They trained hundreds of thousands of young men during World War II. They play a pivotal role in our military and wartime history. So as the association, we are at 100% volunteer run, and we just want to get the word out about the Harvard aircraft. I mean, think a little bit about why we commemorate Remembrance Day. There's a lot of the same reasons why we want to commemorate the Harvard aircraft. So we have events throughout the year. We're not a full-fledged museum. We're open on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And from the season for us, which is sort of from April to November up to Remembrance Day, we host events at our location at the Tillsonburg Regional Airport, as well as we participate in air shows and other flybys.
Okay, so these planes, these are the two-seaters, like one in front, one in behind?
Correct.
With the big glass thing that comes over
Correct.
top? Okay.
Yes. And people can go flying in them. They're not just for display. We want people to come flying in our aircraft.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I would be afraid. Maybe it's a bucket list item, though.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the thing is, like, people, when I say maybe our age, because there's not a lot of veterans, left, unfortunately, people will come with the logbook of their grandfathers and say, like, my grandfather trained in a Harvard.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I know, and I brought his logbook. So honestly, like, we love situations like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a big event coming up June 1st. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, like, we do have events throughout the summer, but there's one let's just call it a bigger and better that we're going to have on June 1st. What people also may not know is 2024 is also the 100th anniversary of the Royal Canadian Air Force. And because the Harvard aircraft during World War II was a RCAF aircraft, it's obviously very significant for our association. So we're going to have, we're sort of calling it an open house, fly day, fly in. We invite people to come, family friendly, come and look at our displays, go for a tour, go for a flight. Any of our events are always free admission. We don't charge anything. We want people to come because we want to, carry on that mission and bring awareness to the history.
So June 1st is a completely free event.
Yes.
You can go, you can bring your children.
Yes.
And you can fly all for free?
Oh, no, sorry, you can't fly. The flying part's not free.
Oh, okay.
You can come for free.
Come and get like a tour and be able to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and there'll be displays and merchandise and maybe barbecue. So I mean, the flight costs do vary. You can go for a 10-minute flight, to 20-minute flight, or a 30-minute flight, but you can get it as low as about $225. We like to say that our aircraft are thirsty birds. For every hour that it's in the air, it costs us about $500.
Wow.
So they are vintage aircraft. They take a lot to maintain.
I bet.
They do, but we want to give people that experience.
Gives them the opportunity.
Yeah.
So how would you guys be funded then?
Oh gosh, great question. So we are, has a 100% volunteer run and 100% volunteer funded. We do not get government grants. We rely on revenue from memberships and also from the generous donations of our members in our community. I talked about them being, thirsty birds, but even the maintenance, like, for example, if one needs, I'm afraid to use the word new. When I say one needs a new engine, they're not even new engines anymore because they're old aircraft. They're what we call overhauled engines.
Oh, okay.
That costs over $100,000. So the Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association has 9 aircraft. 8 of them are capable of flying, but every season we have about 3 or 4 in flying condition, all because of funding. Like, it would be our dream one day to have all 8 flying at the same time. But it comes down to funding.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the event is June 1st, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And where is it located?
At the Tillsonburg Regional Airport. Come on out. We'd love to host you.
Okay. And you don't need to register. You can just show up anytime.
No, just show up.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of people wanting to book a flight?
Oh, if you want to book a flight, it is recommended to either email us or give us a call ahead of time. We say, but if you show up and there's some space, absolutely, we'll put you up in a plane.
Okay. And then if weather touch wood,
Right.
is not on our side.
Yes.
Is there a rain date?
We do have a rain date for the next day, Sunday, June the 2nd. It's just because if people do come out in the rain, while they can still be in the hangars and have tours and like that, you can't fly in those kind of conditions. So yes, we always have a contingency of rain date the next day.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Thank you very much.
That's all we have for today. Thanks very much for watching.